Nigerians are returning back to their country. Wow, this is very good because this is going to be part 4 of the xenophobia issue going on right in South Africa. And this is the South African airport where the Air Peace flight was packed in there. And the chairman of Air Peace decided to use this particular flight to help all the Nigerians in South Africa to evacuate South Africa and return back to Nigeria. Wow, this is just another good person we should really get to know. I'll tell you a lot more in this video, and that's why I don't want you to miss it. So if you're new, please hit the subscribe button below and turn on your notification bell so that you can get notified on each time we do a post on the Hatta TV. Now, here are the Nigerians who are decided, they've made up their mind that they want to leave South Africa. They want to come back to Nigeria. They left all the things they're actually doing there. Some of them locked up their businesses because they want to come back and save their lives. Now, Air Peace itself offers to evacuate Nigerians from South Africa. Wow. And this is one of the best thing I've ever heard a very top notch in Nigeria do for Nigerians, really. Because on a normal day, the people always wait for government to act before they act. But in this case, the Air Peace decided to rescue Nigerians. So I'm going to share a lot with you. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a short break and I'll be back shortly. So you stay tuned. Welcome back. Before our Nigerians bought the plane, they were saying so many things, and I'd like to share it with you in a bit. A lot of them lost a lot of things, their businesses, properties, money, and all of this, even friends, lives. So I'll share this with you, and that's why I don't want you to go anywhere. Make sure you watch this clip from beginning to the end so that you don't miss any of this. Just listen.
No come Nigeria, oh. No come, oh. Police, I don't go. Police, I don't go. I don't go for that. This is Nigeria. I can police. Don't call them police. Don't call them police. Now let's go there. We are now.
The chairman of the airline Air Peace, Mr. Onyema, who voluntarily dropped his airline to pick up the Nigerians, really sympathized with the Nigerian victims. He also sympathized with the family. And right here, I'll show you a very short clip where you will see him cry and what other people were actually saying. A lot of lives were lost. People lose their properties right there in South Africa. And we are glad that they are back. It's not that easy, but it is good they are back. It's not going to be that easy right in Nigeria because they're just coming back, and most of them are coming back with nothing. Now, a lot of Nigerians show their gratitude to this very man. They made him to understand that they appreciate him, even the ones who were repatriated. You just wait and listen to this video.
Barrister Alan Onyema. Presenting, and luckily for us, we have him here, so I think. In Nigeria.
So many people have said a lot of good things about him, but here is one particular comment that I'll share with you. In the time of their needs, men of good had rise to offer their needs and resources for the greater good. Wow. So many people wrote a lot. I just want to read a few of what people talked about this particular man. Now, this is another one. It says, every nation needs a man like Alain Onyema, and Nigerians is a blessed country. And we are blessed to have this man right here. And I'm also in support of this because it's really, really very rare to see things like this happen. So many people will tell you, hey, who is going to pay for it? Hey, how am I going to make my money out of this? What about the pilot? What about other people that I'm supposed to pay? But this man took this upon himself, and is highly appreciated by the whole Nigerian people of Nigeria. Have been talking about him for some hours now. Like, if you go online, you get to hear a lot of people talking about him without minding the costs he brought them back home. Now, for the Nigerians who are back home, we are happy to have you all. We actually heard a lot that the South African people were saying, even the women, how they love our men, how they talk good about our men, how they said our men work so hard than the South African men. And we really appreciate all of these good comments. And for the bad ones, even if it's not true, well, you're back home. And we hope that as you're back home for good. You're back home to look at a better opportunity. You're back home to start thinking of how to look at what you want to pull out from you starting all over. It's not really easy, but life is the ultimate. And for me, as a relationship and love mentor, it's really in my interest to point out that there are situations that will happen in your life. It's just for you to pick up your pieces and move on. You don't need to look at the past. You don't need to think of what you've been through. You need to be strong. You need to look at that. What about if you had died in the course of the attack, in the xenophobia attack? What would have happened to you? But right now, you are here, you are alive, and you have hope. That's all I have to tell you. You have hope, so don't give up. Don't give up, start afresh. It's really going to be like a rough start, but you get there. You get there, and remember, we appreciate you here in Nigeria. We that were in Nigeria, we've been here and we've been coping, we've been growing. So you can also do the same. Let's leave all about saying, no, until you travel out before you make it. No, there are some better opportunities you can start up right here in this country, and you will surely make it. Now, for those who are just coming in, as you're coming in, like you've been in diaspora for a while, I'm sure you must have gained some very good knowledge about businesses. You must have thought of a lot of good things that you can actually implement in Nigeria, that you can actually introduce into Nigeria, that would also make this country develop or that will make this country grow. So this is the better opportunity for you to put all of that in play. It's really going to help somebody. It's really going to help you too. It's really going to help your life. And for those who got married to South Africans and ended up leaving their wives behind, please, marriage is key. Marriage is important. Find a way of bringing your partner together. You know, the Bible says, "What two have joined together, let no one put asunder." So please find a way of bringing your family together. Don't let the issue of xenophobia separate you and your family, okay? Because I believe in one thing. This xenophobia of a thing, it's just about the South Africans and their government. Because even after the Nigerians have left, almost I think 600 Nigerians that have left, the issue is still up. Their women are up fighting. I watch in some very clip, in some very short clip, the women are fighting that they need to say no to rape and some other things. So this is an internal issue, and I pray that their government try to find a lasting solution to this. And then for those who are still in South Africa, Nigerians that have not come back, please find a way to return back home. Now, for other countries who are still there, there are reports that Malawi, Zimbabwe, they are also taking refuge in very close by community, and countries like Zimbabwe and Mozambique are trying to see how they can also rescue their own people. Now, this is part 4 of this particular story. And if you know that you've not watched part 1 to 3, please make sure you watch it under the playlist Trendy Gist. It's important you try to watch the part 1 to 3 before you can actually take up the 4, because all of these things are things we can learn from as Africans. We can use it to grow. We can use it to avoid issues in future between us. Thank you all for listening to this audio. And if you know that this has actually helped you, please do a thumbs up by liking this particular clip, and make sure you share it with people you know it could help. Do not forget, you can hit the share button to your social media platform and all of this. Subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell. I love you now and always. Bye bye.